I'm Max, and my constellation was the Sagittarius constellation. The dots are the stars of the constellation. It makes up a centaur with a bow and arrow. It is best seen in August or September if you go someplace really dark, and you will most likely see a teapot. The teapot is the part where it says teapot. These are the main stars that make up Sagittarius. You can see this relatively close to the horizon. It will be seen in a highly dense place of the Milky Way. This is a drawing of what the teapot is supposed to resemble. It is the man's arm and shoulder with the bow and arrow. Why it's called the teapot? It's called the teapot because it looks like a teapot. The big square part in the middle is the body. The top is the lid. There's a handle, and then there's a spout on the other side. This is the teapot. The stars Delta Sagittarii, Ellipson Sagittarii, Zeta Sagittarii, and Phi Sagittarii form the body of the pot. Lambda Sagittarii is the point of the lid. Gamma 2 Sagittarii is the tip of the spout. Sigma Sagittarii and Tau Sagittarii make up the handle. These same stars originally formed the bow and arrow of Sagittarius. These are the stars of Sagittarius. Do they look like anything to you? My story is that is an apple, and Steve Jobs went on an exposition before he made the Apple logo to see Sagittarius and a lot of other stars. He didn't see it, but he did see an apple, and that's how the Apple logo was made. This is not a real story. I don't know how he actually came up with the Apple logo, but this is what I thought the story was. This is the picture of the night sky where you might see Sagittarius. You see that place in the middle where it's very bright? That is the steam coming off of the pot. Sagittarius famously points his arrow at Scorpius's heart, Antares. Antares is a red star and can be easily seen with binoculars or even your naked eye. My new constellation's name is Pomacius, which means apple, but it's just really fancy. That was the stars that make up the teapot, Sagittarius' story, and my own story of Pomacius.